Test 1 2 1 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marconi Stallions the Palace for the 2026 Men's National Premier League Round 12 fixture as your mighty Marconi Stallions take on Manly United. The Football New South Wales Men's National Premier League competition is proudly sponsored by Niner, the official match ball of the NSW NPL. If there is some new Stallions gear, make sure you make your way to the merchandise stand to get your hands on the latest 2026 range and show your support for the Stallions wherever you go. Attendees are reminded they are bound by the Football Australia Spectator Code of Behaviour together with the terms of admission of this venue. Any breaches may result in disciplinary action and sanctions. Visit Club Marconi and experience the Piazza, your go-to destination for food and great company. The Piazza's state-of-the-art kitchen offers wood-fired pizzas straight from authentic Italian ovens, delicious pasta dishes and more. Perfect for a bite after tonight's game or your next outing. Whether it's a quick meal or a relaxed family outing, there's something for everyone. We're open 7 days a week until 8 for dine-in and takeaway. Join us at Club Marconi on Monday and Wednesday nights from 6 p.m. for your chance to win your share of $25,000 in our Crack the Case promo. Tomorrow, Sunday the 26th of April, we're celebrating culture and tradition at the Chestnut and Wine Festival. Join us from 11 a.m. for freshly roasted chestnuts and more. The starting lineup tonight for the away side, Manly United, is as follows. Number 3, Matthew O'Donoghue. Number 4, Jesse Perez. Number 5, Aaron O'Driscoll. Number 6, Saxon Hilliard. Number 7, Stefan Di Robilliard. Number 10, Darcy Burgess. Number 11, Ayumi Komura. Number 15, Max Martinello. Number 17, Samuel Griffiths. Number 21, Harry Turner. Number 33, Jasper Chipman. On the bench tonight for Manly United, number 8, Pekeru Ono. Number 9, Benjamin Koo. Number 14, Max Walker. Number 16, Will Folder. Number 20, George Russell. Number 24, Toby Bakewell. And number 29, Douglas John. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your Stallions lineup for tonight here at the Palace. Starting at number 1, Joel Wade. Number 2, Tyrone Birdie. Number 4, Anton Minarich. Number 5, George Daniel. Number 6, Sam Cole. Number 7, Franco Maya. Number 9, Damien Sekenes. Number 10, your skipper, Marco Yesic. Number 11, Mate Busek. Number 14, Jack Armson. Number 23, Quinton Blair. And on the bench tonight, number 3, Cameron Windass. Number 8, Adam Bulgaria. Number 16, Luca Pokora. Number 17, Sunday Yona. Number 19, Pearson Kawabata. Number 20, Oliver Yates. And number 21, Noah Anderson. gentlemen, please welcome at both sides to the pitch, the new 18 Manly United and your home side, the Marconi Stallions.
On the trot. The last time they were here at the Palace, a 6-1 win over the SD Raiders last week, coming from behind to defeat St. George FA 2-1. Run through the lineups for you now. For the home side, the Marconi Stallions in goals, an unchanged 11, I should add as well. In goals, number 1, Joel Wade, number 2, Tyrone Burney, number 4, Anton.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very special day.
Number 6, Tank Ball, number 7, Franco Blaya, number 9, Damien Lincoln,
Silence to honour the sacrifice of all Australian New Zealand servicemen and women who served and died in
Jack
war
Armstrong,
conflict
number 23,
and peace operations. It's now time for personal remembrance
here
of the
before we
fallen
get to the away team.
soldiers.
For a moment's silence to commemorate Anzac Day here at the Palace.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You now might be seated.
We'll get to the Manly team now. 2 changes for Vladimir Knezovic's team. 1-4 after that 4-1 win over Rockdale. In goals, number 21, Harry Turner. Number 3, Matt O'Donoghue. Number 4, Jesse Perez. Number 5, Aaron O'Driscoll. Number 6, Saxon Hillier, one of those to come in, replacing the suspended Luke Neuenhoff. Number 7, Stephen Derabillard. Number 10, Darcy Burgess. Number 11, Ayumu Kumura. Number 15, Max Martinelli. Number 17, and another to come into the squad, Samuel Griffiths. And number 33, Jasper Chipman. On the bench, number 8, Kakeru Ono. Number 9, Ben Kuhn. Number 14, Max Walker. Number 16, Will Dowdler. Number 20, George Russell. Number 24, Toby Bakewell. Number 29, Douglas John. Game has kicked off now. Jack Armstrong there winning the battle in the midfield. Tyrone Burnian back to his accustomed right back role. Luca Pecora on the bench instead of him trying to use his pace to get ahead of Dara Billard. Dara Billard blocks that cross into the box. Armson now delivers, great ball in towards Kenneth Mayfor here for Yesic. Good early pressure here from the home team, but dealt with by this very young Manly United side. Too strong there from Tenquol, out muscling Griffiths. Tenquol, who scored a spectacular goal, not for the first time, last weekend in St. George FA. Speaking to Peter Tennis prior to kickoff, he knows just how dangerous this Manly United team may be, despite their ladder position of 12th. They've dropped points in a number of games late on due to perhaps the lack of experience that this very young team possesses at the moment. He knows that they'll be up for the battle, and most definitely a message that he's passed on to his team. They're going in late. Manly players wanted something given for that. They didn't get anything. They've given the ball away as well. It'll be a Marconi throw on the far side. A couple games already completed in round 12. Yesterday, Sydney FC and the Sutherland Sharks shared the spoils in a 0-0 draw. Watch this through as Griffiths out muscles his defender, and the ball just wouldn't fall for Dara Billard. Joel Wade picking up that loose ball in the box, but good strength shown there by Griffiths. He's out muscled the first 50-50 with Tenquol. Not on that occasion though. Showed proper strength. They just try to get the ball back in. But now Marconi go the other way. Here's Busek. Puts the ball back. Yesic in the box. Falls for Armson. And he knows he should have done better there. Hand in his head immediately. I feel if that was on target, Harry Turner would have had a lot of trouble keeping that one out. First real chance of the game. In the third minute goes the way of the home team. And they're continuing this high press. As I said, Tennis knows that his team needs to be up for the battle here today. Daniel loses out. Ball falls the way of Burgess. Sizing up his options and releases the ball down the line for Kimura. Lillard's taking no chances. Playing that one out over the sideline. As we said, the action kicked off last night, that scoreless draw between Sutherland and Sydney FC, and today a massive win for Sydney Olympic, defeating UNSW by 2-1. UNSW, who was reduced to 10 men, played the best part of 45 minutes with a player less. Managed to fight their way back and find a late equaliser, only for Sydney Olympic to score in stoppage time. Secure only their second win of the season. Breathing a bit of hope and life into their survival hopes as Manly come away with the ball again. George Daniel off the ball there. Tripped Kimura. As Manly looked to break on the counter. And George Daniel may be a little lucky there. Didn't see himself in the referee's notebook. Burgess stands over this free kick. Driscoll. Martinello targets in the area. Burgess delivers. Should be dealt with by Mlinaric. It is. Straight back into the danger zone. Chipman across goal. Poor clearance. Martinello can't bring it down. There's a good chance there for the visitors. Chipman's intelligent header back across goal. Didn't have a teammate arriving in from the back post. Ball played forward now for Tsekenis. Takes it into the area. Oh, almost a collision there with Martinello. Tsekenis into the box, and a spectacular attempted by Busek. Didn't get the connection he wanted. I touched on it just before. Martinello slid in there. Luckily for him, didn't get a touch of Tsekenis, or a significant touch. Otherwise, Manly would have faced a penalty situation, no doubt. Credit to Tsekenis, who stayed on his feet. There was slight contact, could have gone down. Thrown out for the home team. Good there by Periods. Where's the captain's armband? One of the more experienced players in this Manly United lineup. A very young side, one of the youngest in the competition. How about that for a touch? Ball into Armson. Back for Burney, and his shot's wide of the target. Damian Tsekenis looks like he's in the mood this evening. That could spell bad news for Manly United. Tsekenis scoring a hat-trick last time here at the Palace. Mayer switches the ball across field, but only finds Periods. This Manly United side's been a very plucky team. Been hard to beat. Very well drilled and well coached by Vladimir Knežević, his assistant. Former Sydney FC player, Rockdale captain for years, Daniel Petkovsky. Great touch there from Burgess. And now Kimura. It was a good idea, but just not enough angle on that pass. And cross goal. Joel Wade picks up the loose ball. Interestingly, the last time Manly went forward, Marconi almost opened the scoring. This time they've dealt with the counter quickly. Real high press here from the home side, not allowing their opponents to comfortably play out from the back. Knežević said he does not want to go away from his idea how his team should be playing football. And they'll persist regardless the situation or the scoreline. 5-year plan Knežević has at Manly United, and the first year of most of those plans tend to be the most difficult. Lots of change, Players being blood into the style as Maya comes away with the ball. Great challenge from Kimura. Came across, saw the danger, good strength now from Blair. Easily out-muscles Burgess off the ball. Here's Busek, loves to cut in on the right. Instead, he's it off for Daniel. Which cross isn't delivered as he would have liked and didn't even go out over the sideline. Spun back, here he is again in possession though. Daniel goes down, wins the free kick. Intelligent there from the left back. Interestingly, this is the only game kicking off at 7 p.m. in the NPL men's competition. Already had two today. Tomorrow at 2:30, Sydney United open the Sunday program against Wollongong and Blacktown host Northwest Sydney Spirit, Rockdale St George and the Wanderers SD all at 3. The final game of the round, RPR Leichhardt host St George Saints. Free kick now for Marconi. Delivery comes in, Linaric is there, last touch off Chipman. It'll be a corner for the home side. Coming in to the near post, Pires clears away. Get it down by Daniel. Busek keeps it in. He's offside, though. Who scored that fantastic solo goal last week against Rockdale. Dribbled the ball about 60-70 metres. Tough one there on Burgess. Didn't get a lot of Bernie, but Bernie did enough. O'Donoghue. Pass out to Derabillard. And Paul read the next pass though and intercepted in front of Samuel Griffiths. Griffiths comes into the squad in place of Ben Coop. Burgess with the back heel, looking for Griffiths. Bennett from Griffiths. Can't find the pass though for Kimura. Daniel standing his ground and intercepting the pass. Bringing a lovely ball wide to Busek, who gets into the area now, cuts it back toward Jesic. And Marko Jesic finds the bottom corner and puts the home team in front. A well-taken finish, cool and composed from the record breaker, the 300-man Marko Jesic puts the Marconi Stallions 1 goal to the good. Great work from George Daniel to start the move, intercepting the ball inside his own half, switching play to Busek. Busek showing some fine skill to beat his defender before cutting the ball back in a deflection, leading the ball into the way of Jesic, who made no mistake with the finish. Small contingent of Marconi fans very happy and letting their voices be heard. Disappointing for Knežević's team, who didn't make a bad start to this game, in fairness, as Griffith thinks about the shot. Runs into trouble in the end. Dara Billard. The pressure from Bernie. Good work from Dara Billard. Maya now trying to get back, and that's good defending from Maya. The whistle blows. Maya's trademark reaction to a question of the referee. Both hands over his mouth. I have to admit, I think I do agree with him on that one. A little harsh on the winger. It'll be even worse for the home team if Darcy Burgess is able to find a teammate in the box or even find the back of his net on his own. Burgess goes direct and a little too high. Not going to trouble Joel Wade with that effort. Sends it forward again. Bit of pinball in the middle of the park. There, Billard. Nice touch again. Can't find Burgess though, and Qual sends it forward. Wants to deal with for the Manly defence, and Sekenis battling hard. Almost comes away with it. Milicic now. Too strong for Griffiths. Good advantage there, not this time though. The yellow card is out as well. Aaron O'Driscoll. In fact, it's Saxon here that goes into the book. Hillier into the squad after Luke Neuenhoff saw red last week. Free kick. Goes short to Bernie. Gets it back again. Franco Maya gets it back. Changes the angle of the cross. Very high. Milicic trying to get it back in a danger area. Out to Bernie. Head up. Cross in. Falls to Armson. He found himself in some goal-scoring form as well of late. Milicic wide to Bernie. And Bernie runs and wins the foul. Great work from Tyrone Bernie. Waited for Matt O'Donoghue to commit. Felt the contact, went down and wins the home side another set piece in another good area. 20 minutes in, Marconi lead 1-0. They'll look to extend that lead now. Jevšić, Maya over the ball. Maya pulls rank and Jevšić walks away. Qual is forward, as is Linaric. Such dangerous targets in the area. Goes direct as Maya comes off the bar. Very close from Marconi for doubling their lead. They've lost the ball out here now. Dara Billard can't find Burgess, and Maya working hard back in defence. Armstrong brings it down. Busek calming things down. Here's Blair, an American. Found his feet well since arriving in Australia. Signing with Marconi. Been an ever-presence in Peter Tsakenis' team. Good call there from the officiating team. Definitely last touch came off Yosic's heel. Turner, only 18 years old. 20 goals for Manly's last two victories. Another foul goes the way of Marconi. Chance to test the Manly defence here for Marconi. Free kick from Busek. Delivered toward Mlinaric at the back post, and the defensive header from Martinello almost finding the far corner of his own goal. Ball did go out. It will be a corner for Marconi. The pressure remains on Manly United. Busek will deliver now. Cross comes in toward the far post, and Qual is there. Back across goal into the danger area, and it's in. Damien Tsakenis on the end of that. Heads the ball home. Teng Qual pulled away to the back post. Headed it back across into the danger area. And Damien Tsakenis rose confidently and headed beyond Turner. And Marconi double their advantage 24 minutes in. They are in the mood this evening. And again, they look in the mood again at the Palace. Big task now for this young Manly United team. Big ask of them as well to try and recover from this when Marconi smells blood. They keep coming and coming. Headed away by O'Driscoll, but doesn't go far enough. Manly, though, come away with the loose ball. Running out of ideas at the moment. Here's Qual. Qual picks it back up off Wade. Driving into a bit of space. Finds Bernie. A silly foul there by Dara Billard. Getting a warning as well. Perhaps his last chance before he finds himself in the notebook. Maya delivers toward Yeshic and is on its way toward the captain. Intercepting header, Dara Billard. Ball cleared forward. Maya's first to it. Bit of space for Maya, who will have a go from range, but is always skewing wide of Turner's goal. Press again. This time Manly look as though they've got out of danger. Not for long though. Bernie to go himself. Yesic can't hold the ball up there. Cross into the box. Turner comfortable with the collection. Cleared forward again. Manly can't afford to concede another before the break. Knežević would want to get them into half-time. At worst, at 2-0 down. Third goal would really mean curtains for them. Hillier loses the ball this time. Busek back to Daniel. Forward for Armstrong. And the ball somehow stayed in the field of play. And now Perez looking for Dara Billard. Bernie, no foul. Yeshic loses out. Bernie again. There's Maya in support. Out to the right back. Maya switches play. Good ball into Mlinaric. Manly throw on the far side. Daniel intelligently slowing play down. Kimura goes down, and the claims weren't loud, but it looked to be a bit of contact from here. No whistle came though. Sends it back into the field of play. Busek got under that, no whistle. Good call. Oh, it's a late whistle. I think it was the fourth official who actually made the call, and Can't say I agree with that one. The Superiors didn't do much wrong there at all. And in fact, it would have been a good opportunity for Manly. They had numbers on this left-hand side. Martinello. To the feet of Burgess. Great turn from Burgess. Blair makes the foul, intelligent foul. Here's Hillier. Back to Martinello. The pressure from Jersic. Plays it forward. Can't keep it in. Bernie. Jersic wanted a free kick, but we'll get the throw instead. Bernie. Possession, and they get the ball back. It's a throw for the visitors. Seem to have settled somewhat. Chipman with a header. Kimura loses out. Burgess this time battling hard back. Helps win the ball back for Manly. Kimura, nice little touch there for Perez, who hasn't given up on this one. Milovic will have to deal with it. I don't think it'll go out either. Last touch coming off the right back. Goal kick to Marconi. Header won by Chipman. This time Bernie wins the defensive header. Now one over the top here to chase for Griffiths. Tenqual gets there first, clears away. Wanted a foul. Doesn't get it this time. Good battle between those two. Griffiths showing some good strength at times. Particularly against such a strong figure like Tenqual. The youngster has not looked back. Throwing for O'Donoghue to take. Into the feet of Darryl Billard. Back to Hillier. Cross comes in. Kimura the target, a cross goal, but into the hands of Wade. Wade looking to release early. Burgess being enough of a nuisance to put Joel Wade off. Hillier. Back to Martinello. Hillier. Moves the ball out. Chipman. Kimura open, but there wasn't enough power behind the pass, and George Daniel saw the opportunity to come and collect the ball. So Marconi are in possession now. Maya back to Bernie. Square for Qual. Marconi keep the ball. To Kenneth, the target. Here he is now. Great feet from Damien Tsekenis. Still Tsekenis! What a wonderful goal from Damien Tsekenis. Excellent footwork, delightful skill, and a sublime finish into the far corner. The Marconi Stallions are running away with it now. They extend their lead to 3-0. Damien Tsekenis picks up his second of the night. And what a goal. Without a doubt, his best of the season so far. Another clinical first half from the Marconi Stallions here at the Palace. They are in complete control. Just as Knežević was hoping his side was going to go into half-time. Only 2 goals down. It'll be at least 3 now. Brady needs to be careful with Derabillard chasing down, but calmly gets away from Derabillard. Goal takes Tsekenis' tally to 10 for the season, putting him at the top of the goal scoring charts in the competition. Daniel taking his time over the throw. And your team's in control. And they have the result exactly where they want it. They can absolutely play this one how they like. Control the tempo. There's Maya. Wants to go one-on-one. Gets it on that left. Cleared away. Burgess. Muscled by Blair. George Daniel now out to Ješić. Quol's in the middle, goes to the far post. Tsekenis back across goal. Tang Quol can't get the pass out to Armson. Desperate defending from Manly. They need to defend again though, because Marconi come back again. They are hungry for more goals, the home team. Be another corner they need to defend. Short this time to Mlinaric. Balls to Maya, and he was on his left foot as well. He will be disappointed with himself. It was a difficult opportunity, but knowing Franco Maya, he would have loved to have rattled the back of the net with that. Ball now, stepping forward. That's how confident this Marconi team is, and you don't want them confident if you're the opponent. Derabillard trying to beat Blair. I think the referee might bring it back for the earlier foul on Stephen Derabillard. Instead, free kick goes away against Manly's number 7. Quinton Blair gets away with one. 5 minutes to go before the break. Marconi in complete control here at the Palace. Headed away by Martinello. Hillier helps it's on its way, as does Burgess. Here's O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue again. Burgess quickly closed down by Blair, but almost did enough to find Hillier. Daniel. He's searching ball. Thought was going to roll into the hands of Turner. Martinello in a bit of trouble now. Look at this. And Jack Armston's pinched it. Jack Armston, for the second time in this game, can't find the target. It was a fantastic opportunity. And really, Jack Armston should have made it 4. Great pressing from the home team. Forced the error. Created the opportunity. Couldn't take it on that occasion. Martinello clears it forward. Busek loses possession to Burgess. Just reacts so quickly. Marconi. As soon as they lose the ball, they quickly back out to grab it back. One back by the visitors. But again, Marconi pressing high. Chipman this time with a mistake. And Manly, again, get the ball back. After showing a little bit of promise in the opening 10 minutes, from there on in, it's been all the home team. Manly have not been able to match Marconi today. The worrying thing for the Northern Beaches visitors, they've got another 45 minutes to go of this. And unless Vladimir Knežević can change something at the break, his team, they'll be in a spot of bother. And it could get worse here, but Maya won't get to that one. Hard work again from Maya to get back. Win the challenge. Burgess switches play. Daniel could bring under control. Here he is. Oh, it's great work and just wide of Joel Wade's goal. Excellent work from the Manly United captain. Created the space and the opportunity for himself. He shot going just wide of Wade's goal. Perhaps Manly's best chance of the first half. Jesic over the top for Busek. Did get there first, and almost a bit of confusion between Perez and Turner.
The full division is indicated a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
1 minute time added on at the end of this first 45. Martinello playing with fire. Gets out. O'Donoghue forward. Milovic reads it. Slides in to win the loose ball back. Bernie now. Still Tyra Bernie. Playing nicely with Sir Kenneth. And Bernie gets the better of O'Donoghue. A cross goal! And Yesic couldn't get there, nor could anyone else at the far post. That one flashed across the front of goal. Thompson closed down. Sir Kenneth looking for a hat-trick before the break. Shot deflected. Turner. Slow things down. As the half-time whistle goes here at the Palace. They rampant, dominant Marconi Stallions lead 3-0 at the break. Marko Jesic opened the scoring for Marconi before Damien Sekenes grabbed a brace.
Marconi Stallions FC acknowledges and appreciates the support of
Very
its
good half
sponsors,
from the home side. After the first 45 minutes at the Palace, Marconi Stallions 3, Manly United 0.
If you didn't get the chance before the match, head to our merchandise stand and take a look at our 2026 home jersey. We also have our 2026 And now, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm Marconi Stallions welcome to the away team, Manly United.
Two teams are back out for the second half here at the Palace. A rampant, dominant Marconi Stallions lead after the first 45 minutes by 3-0. Their captain, Ron Bieshich, opened the scoring. Damien Tsakenis then scored 2 for himself to extend the lead to 3-0. Second, a special strike from the Marconi number 9, taking his season tally to 10 goals. Vladimir Knežević's side has a lot of work to do in the second half. Best way to start the second half for them would be to get right on the front foot and perhaps pinch a goal early. Should they concede another? They could be looking at an even worse scoreline the last time Marconi was at home, defeating ST Raiders by 6-1 on that occasion. Game played 2 weeks ago here. Remember, Marconi was pretty much the whole start of the season at home to move all their games to away fixtures because of the use of the ground during Women's Asian Cup. Busek, no whistle. Cruz plays it forward. Youngster Samuel Griffiths unable to bring that one under control. Aggressive part of that first half for Marconi, aside from the 3-goal lead, was the high press and their urgency to keep adding to the scoreline. An error there by Linaric. Kimura can't take advantage. Does win the throw though. Burgess now. Busek. Both Busek and Maya have made some important defensive challenges. That's what Mike Peter Tsakenis, a very happy man. His team fighting for every ball across the whole park. Desire get their team in possession, ensure they keep a clean sheet and add as many as they can at the other end. This is the third game of round 12. Last night, Sydney FC and the Sutherland Sharks shared the spoils, a 0-0 draw. Earlier today, Sydney Olympic scored only their second win of the season as Tsakenis gets the ball back here after a poor clearance from Turner. Sydney Olympic with making a man advantage count. Even though it looked like they were heading for a draw after conceding in the 90th minute, they managed to show a bit of character themselves, score a stoppage time winner. Goal for Olympic really makes that relegation dogfight all the more interesting. They move off the bottom of the ladder with that win. Down City now in in last place, and who would have thought they would have seen that at the start of 2026? I think Paul will most definitely get a yellow card here. He doesn't. Not sure what he's asking the question for here. Had he not got a yellow card, I would have been quite incensed myself up in the commentary booth. Let alone the Manly United bench. Olympics win now. So St. George FA only 3 points ahead of them. The Raiders 4 points, and most importantly for them, they keep within touching distance of NSW as well, now only 5. That one could have blown out much worse. NSW taking the spoils. A good header across goal, and Wade confident in the collective there. Mentioned it was a 6-pointer. First, we'll see St. through the offside flag raised. Nice finish though, but it won't count. Flag was raised very quickly. As I said, had Olympic lost today, they would have been 11 points behind UNSW. Instead, they sit 5 points behind 12th place UNSW, 6 points behind Manly United. Marconi Stallions fans in strong voice. 10 of them. You hope those numbers do grow. Be good for the club. Ball across here for Busek, but won't be able to keep that in. Or no, he hasn't. It's a goal kick. To sort of banter at the moment. You'll need to quickly learn though. Here's Sakanis dancing through it. Clipped twice by Chipman and Driscoll as well. Chance now in the first free kick of the second half for Marconi. Busek will deliver again. Cross comes in, great ball once more to the far post, and Sakanis saw it in front of his eyes, but just couldn't quite get there in the end. Again, Manly could be in trouble here. Whistle goes for a foul by Jeršić on Hillier. Kimura with the throw, takes it quickly. Griffiths couldn't get the ball out to Daniel, and George Daniel. Bit theatrical from the left back. incredibly quick recovery, I have to admit. Thought for a moment there's a sniper somewhere in the stands. Managed to recover, thankfully, quite quickly. And now Griffiths in the area. Tankwal, great strength from him again. Double change coming now for Vladimir Knežević's team. Griffiths is one of those to come off. Replaced by Ben Coop. And Ayumu Kimura comes off as well. Takeru Ono comes on in place of his compatriot Kimura. Blair. Bernie keeps it in. Bernie drives forward now. Saw the space, but two blue jerseys quickly surround him. Forced the error. Burgess intercepts, did well, but couldn't kick the ball in. Taken. Evšić on the end of it. Good challenge from Driscoll. Take another throw, Marconi on the far side. Blair. Yes, far away from goal. Coop on the challenge, but Linaric slides in. Last touch off Ben Coop. Pass in the end from Martinello. Derabillard. Support comes out now to the right side. Derabillard. Ono coming on to the left. Here's Burgess back for Piri's. Ball into the box was a dangerous one. Derabillard. Daniel's clearance not the greatest. Here's Burgess again. Back for Chipman. Ball rolls under his foot. Great run forward by O'Donoghue. Rebecca Mackey thought about blowing the whistle, changed their mind, and back to the whistle again. And Manly have a free kick now. Looks as though Marconi are going to freshen things up as well. In a cup game midweek. As do Manly, both on the road. Manly travel to Sutherland, while Marconi will be at the Crest, taking on Sydney Olympic. Burgess stands over this free kick for Manly. Great ball in toward O'Driscoll, but well defended once more from the home side. And now one to chase for Maya. A bit of space centrally for Tsekenis, and Maya with the dummy. Tried to sell it. Instead, found Chipman's chest. Coop. Thompson got there first. Linaric. So Kenneth wants the ball played to feet. Combines with Busek. Still Mate Busek! That would have been spectacular. So Kenneth asking for the pass back. Mate Busek loves hitting those. Anton Linaric will be replaced by Cameron Windust. Guardia comes on to replace the captain, Marko Jeršić. It's a Kenneth. Ensuring that his stars are rested. 60 minutes for both Linaric and Jeršić. Jeršić on the score sheet today. Winter straight into the action, getting up high. To Kenneth, putting the defense under pressure. Bulgaria also into the action. First touch was a strikeout goal. So Kenneth says he won the ball. It seems as though Manly have really struggled to get themselves into gear. Marconi's high press has caused them serious problems, and the fact that it's been so persistent has made it even tougher for them. Oh, and this is a own goal. It was just kept out by Turner. How did Harry Turner manage to save the blushes there of Aaron O'Driscoll? Damien Tsekenis was waiting for the ball to break. O'Driscoll knew that. Got a touch. It was a perfect lob over his keeper. Turner did so well to clear that off the line. Coop goes down by Windust. Here's Bulgaria now. Wide to Kenneth. His shot is blocked. Almost fell the way of Bulgaria. Hillier. Derabillard. One that had a bit of spark in the first half, really, for Manly. Stephen Derabillard. He's Ono. Back for Chipman. Manly managed to keep possession of the ball. Driscoll from Martinello. Switch ball for Perry's great first touch. Derabillard. 10 Quoll across to make the tackle. Corner for Manly, if I'm not mistaken. This is Manly's first corner of the game. It's taken 63 minutes. Taken short. Wasted opportunity. Saxon Hillier unable to just cause Marconi a bit of trouble in the box at least. They weren't even able to do that. Villard. Cuts back. There's the ball forward for Burgess. Tenquol again there. After 12 rounds, I have to say Tenquol already will be one of those spoken about potential player of the season. Oh, it's still very, very early. The season he's having. International call-ups. Guardia almost feeding through. Sekenis wins the free kick. Daniel looks to switch play. Read by O'Donoghue. Cleared forward now by Windust. Football tennis going on there for a moment. Marconi now perhaps might calm things down. Wade sends it long. Wasn't too far from intercepting that, you know. Here's Bulgaria. Down by Busek. Mate Busek took a deflection. Can strike a ball. Mate Busek so clean. Whenever that space opens up for him and he winds that right foot up, I have to say, a little excited that he'll produce something special. Bulgaria will take the corner now. Great ball in, headed away. Monarch can only help it on its way as Marconi regained the ball. Wade for Blair. George Daniel. Too many blue shirts around him, but what about that for a touch? Armstrong again! Third time in this game, albeit the toughest of the three chances. Sends it over the bar again, but how about the flick from Damien Sekenis? So I said at the start of the night, before he'd even opened his account, he's in the mood. Absolutely showing that. Jack Harmson could have had a hat-trick tonight. Burgess. Back for O'Donoghue. You look at the clock, it's almost 70 minutes. Marconi is still stepping up as high as they were in the opening minutes of the game. This might work out as well for Busek. Windus clipped it out. And Busek one-on-one, good tackle though. George Daniel stepping in front of, off the ball there. Daniel and Chipman back on play, and Maya sends it over. Chipman and George Daniel came together. Kamaki thought it was Busek and Chipman. See what happened. Assistant referee though here on this near side had a very good view of what was going on. Only players I'd say lucky to escape yellow cards there. Saxon Hillier will come off now. Will Folder comes on in his place. Ball over the top again. Martinello this time. Clears away. Calling for Noah Anderson's entry into the game. And now Manly on the attack. Durabillard, who's there? Who else but Tenquol? Challenge there on Busek. Unnecessary yellow card for Jesse Perez.
Substitution for Marconi, number 21, Noah Anderson.
Noah Anderson will get his opportunity now.
Number 17, Sunday Yona will come
Sunday Yona also will come on. Franco Maya and Mate Busek, the two to make way. Sunday Yona in good voice. The Marconi faithful, as I said. I'm sure they'll be hoping their numbers grow. Daniel under pressure from Ben Coop. Guardia issues for O'Driscoll. Ball. Ball away. Something you're used to seeing from him. Here's Coop. Great defending from George Daniel. Towards the corner as well. Burgess. All away. Now Armstrong. Can Marconi launch a counter through Noah Anderson? One with O'Donoghue, but good defending from the Manly left back. Anderson had a shirt full of O'Donoghue, who eventually gets the free kick. Again, Manly playing themselves into trouble. That might be a yellow card for Blair. Advantage played though. Here's Coop. Coop again. Great ball into the feed. Oh, folder. Manly can't find that final pass. Bernie looks as though Manly are really going for it. More credit to them, but we'll leave them a little bit more exposed at the back, and we've got the likes of Sekenis, Noah Anderson, Sunday, the pace of Sunday Yona at the other end. Could be a nightmare. For the visitors. driving through. Yona wants the ball played into space. Just a little too central for him. Turner couldn't take any risk with Yona bearing down on him so quickly. Chipman. Again, tough ball to deal with for O'Driscoll. He does though. He's straight back to a sky blue jersey, and now Anderson gets his head up, has a go, but well over the bar. And it took a touch, it seems, off Chipman. It'll be a corner kick now for the home side. Garnier will take the corner again for Marconi. Oh, it's gone directly in. And Olympico, how about that? From the substitute, Adam Bulgaria. Direct from the corner. That is absolutely spectacular. Adam Bulgaria makes it 4. His first goal in Marconi colours, and what a way to score your first goal. Phenomenal. Marconi go 4 goals to the good in spectacular style. Nothing that Harry Turner could do about that. It was an absolute rocket. Burgess, can Manly get a consolation now? Challenge there from Yona, deemed too aggressive from the referee. Just over 10 minutes remaining here at Marconi Stadium. Bernie sees that one over the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth goal was scored by number 8, Adam Bulgaria.
Kroll clears it away. The final change for the home team. Jack Armson.
Another substitution for the Stallions. Number 16, Luca Pecora. Will come up for number 14.
Luca Pecora will replace him. Jack Thompson, who, in all honesty, could have had a hat-trick in this game. He's working tirelessly in midfield. Get a reprieve for the final 10 minutes. Opportunity to get some rest. This game is well done and dusted. Both these teams now start looking forward to next week, of course. As we said, they have their midweek fixtures in the Australia Cup qualifiers still to come. Anderson, great ball, and Pecora couldn't take that in his stride. Bulgaria wants it, gets it back, but goes down. Marconi next week in the league face a tough away task against the Sutherland Sharks. And then to Kennis, who's still looking for a hat-trick. Manly United are on the road again. This time a considerably shorter trip to Christie Park, where they'll take on Northwest City Spirit. Of course, midweek they'll be at Seymour Shore. Fuel prices might be too kind and Manly at the moment. Travelling out west today, heading to the Shire midweek and to Macquarie Park on Saturday afternoon. Quite the travel for Vladimir Knežević and his side. Scary thing for teams that are still to come, and I'll get to that point actually in a moment. First we'll move to the subs.
Substitution for Manly, number 24,
Toby Bakewell will come on to replace Darcy Burgess for the last 7 minutes of this one. Marconi have only played 2 games at home. This is their 3rd this season. They've now won all 3 in 3 games. They've scored 12 goals here. Oh, that's a bad fall for Sunday Yona. Fell quite heavily there. Really do hope he's okay. Furious didn't do much wrong there, but it was the way Yona went down. He got quite elevated, and thankfully he looks as though he's fine, but did not look good on first viewing at all. He's back to his feet now. Thought he actually may have hurt his shoulder. Shows how strong he is. Started limping now. Wasn't limping before the physio got there. Maybe just to make the physio feel like he ran across the park for a reason. To Kenneth. Closed down by 3 blue shirts. Falls for Anderson. In the end, an important touch, I think, from the substitute Bakewell. Dara Billard gives the ball away cheaply. Bulgaria now. And Yona. Ace to burn has a chance to run at Perez. Heavy first touch. Managed to save the ball. Cross in and header there by Anderson. Now they're going to trouble Harry Turner. On a yellow card. He's very lucky there. Unnecessary from him. He's had a fantastic game. One of the best on the park for Marconi. But for no reason, could very well have seen a second yellow there. Crossfield ball for Perez. First touch sends him wide. Cross comes in, cleared away. Driscoll finds himself in the attacking part of the field. Anderson goes on his own, has Yona in support, but couldn't hit that as well as he would have liked at the outside of his foot. Forward for Derabilard. One-on-one with Tenqual. And Qual again. Again, no foul. Let alone a card. And the Manly players, I can tell you, are not happy at all. Driving forward is O'Donoghue. Bakewell switching play for his captain. First time pass, Derabilard trying to get it over Bulgaria, who stood tall, and now Adam Bulgaria looks to feed in Yona. Ball stay in. Yona one-on-one with O'Driscoll. Tries to switch it for Tekenis, but dealt with by Martinello. Tekenis desperately wants that second hat-trick in consecutive home games. Might not get it though. Time is running out. Vladimir Knežević on the Manly bench just asking the question there. Bewildered his side hasn't got a few free kicks go their way. Late on, not that the scoreline would have changed, but doesn't mean they weren't fouls. Derabilard. Chipman. Pulling back the shot. Quickly closed down though again. Still Derabilard now. Spilt. Chance for Coop. And Joel Way. Great reactions. And they get the penalty. Finally they get a call to go their way. John Wade in the end on periods, and to be fair, I think there was questions about the first one too on Coop. Nonetheless, Ben Coop has the chance to score a consolation in second half stoppage time as we're about to tick over the 90th minute. V-Wade, minimum of 3 minutes will be added after this penalty is taken, but Coop has the chance to make the scoreline a little more respectable now. And Coop sends the keeper the wrong way. Well taken penalty. And Manly make it 4-1. Ben Coop off the bench. Scores from the spot. Mistaken, that's Coop's first goal of the season. A confidence booster potentially for him. Sekenis, how about that for a pass? Well held there by Turner. Pecora showing his pace, but they've won it back. Sekenis, still Damien Sekenis. Good tackle from O'Driscoll. Here's George Daniel. Cheeky attempt from Daniel. Wide of the target in the end.
Hey George, 3-1, don't worry. George.
Jonah battling away with Taylor Billard, and it's the throw to go his way. He's to Kenneth. Looks as though he won't get that hat-trick after all. Needs to settle for two, but keeps himself at the top of the goal-scoring charts. Here's Darryl Billard. Again, Cole's there. This is a late challenge on Tenquo, and sounds like he's in a lot of pain. Will Faldo that made the challenge. At this point of the game as well, seems a little unnecessary. Looks as though Cole's okay, which is most important for Marconi. Can't imagine there's too much time remaining in this one now. 3 minutes added. There's Martinello. Almost gets caught there. Almost caved. So again, it's the chance to find that third. And Chipman slips over, and Anderson, maybe Tekenis does get the hat-trick, and that's a bad tackle from O'Driscoll. Just as Noah Anderson was about to release Damien Tekenis, O'Driscoll flew in with a challenge and earns himself a yellow card. Finds himself in the referee's notebook. Rebecca Mackey with no option but to give the yellow card there. Bulgaria told to shoot from the fans after that corner. Would not surprise me if he had to go from here. And that one ends up in the wood-fired pizza oven in the club at Marconi. Full-time whistle goes at Marconi Stadium. A well-deserved victory for the home side. They come away with all 3 points and a 4-1 victory over Manly United. Mark Liesic opened the scoring in the first half. Damien Sekenis then added 2 more before the break to make it 3-0. Adam Bulgaria then scored the pick of the bunch, and Olympico scoring directly from the corner before Ben Coop scored a late penalty. It'll end up just a consolation. Both these teams back in action midweek in the Han Australia Cup. Marconi at the crest against Sydney Olympic, Manly United against the Sutherland Sharks at Seymour Shaw. These two teams again on the road on the weekend. Marconi will face Sutherland and Seymour Shaw, while Manly make the short trip to Christie Park to take on Northwest Sydney Spirit. Full time here at Marconi Stadium. Marconi Stallions 4, Manly United 1.